Welcome to week 5 of the videos. So today I'm practicing a bit of a leave it in a normal situation. So I've got stuff up here that we're cooking with, kind of. And I've got a bit of chicken on the side that I'm going to drop off by accident. I'm going to be cooking and then it's going to drop off on the side. And I'm going to ask the dogs to leave it in a bit more of a natural environment. So a bit of an idea of how to build this into your normal daily routine. Obviously choose something edible that the dogs can eat, because if it's inedible, if they're not meant to have it, then it's not a good idea to use that because it's dangerous. But chicken's edible, so it's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there, I'm going to go and fiddle around with the bits. I'm going to ask them to leave as it drops to the floor. So as it's dropped on the floor, I'm going to then say leave so that they leave it alone. So I haven't done any repetitions with them, so they might try and get it. If they do, I'm going to cover it over with my foot, yeah? So yeah, we'll have a go. Right. So I'm going to fiddle around with this. I want to make sure that it's easy for them, so I don't want to drop it right in front of his face or right in front of her face. So I want to make sure that it's nice and easy. So I'm going to move them away, but without them realising it. So I'm going to come over this side, have a little fiddle with the other one. Come here. Good. And move them away. And then I'm going to go fiddle around with these. Leave. Ask them to leave. Brilliant. Good boy, good gal. And make sure they don't take it. Good, well done. So keep an eye on that treat on the floor. Leave it, AJ. I've got my foot ready just in case he doesn't. Come on, AJ. Leave. Yeah. Come here. Brilliant, good. Yes, well done. Good boy, good gal. So he's pushing his luck a little bit. He's not the greatest at this, I'm not going to lie. Good boy, well done. He always tries to push his luck a little bit, which is fine. But what we want to try and do, teach him to leave the item, and then he leaves it while it's down. So it's still down. Jade, leave as well. I'm not telling them off for going near it. I'm just making sure that they never get it. So, good girl. I'm going to pick it up now just so we can explain a little bit more. Good boy. So the whole idea is that you drop it to the floor, they leave it, and they leave it while it's on the floor for a couple of times if possible. Reward them away from it. If they go for it, cover it over with your foot, so you're making sure they're not getting it. And if they really find that hard and they're not quite at that stage, don't push that yet. What you can do is you could always have a stool right next to it. So rather than it falling on the floor, you've got a stool next to it that you're playing around, doing some cooking or preparing food. Then you go, right, on the stool and leave, yeah? So you get the idea, you're chucking it to an area where the dogs can work with it and can leave it alone. And remember back to what we were doing before, try and wait till the dogs look away from it or move away from it and then reward them. But hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea of how to build that into your daily routine. It doesn't have to be food related. It could be getting your washing out of the laundry. It could be putting your shoes on the rack. It could be taking your socks off and putting them on the floor and in your bedroom so that they don't run off with them. So it could be anything that you want to do. Practice it in a normal situation. The treats that I had are on the side, so they're always around if I need them. You've got little areas where you can start practicing it in real life. You don't need the treats forever to be directly there. You can have the treats in the other room, you can have the treats in the cupboard. So you want to try and build it into a normal routine that you do. But that's how we try and build in the leave cue that we've learned over the week's courses into real life. So have a go at home, see how you get on, and let us know if you have any problems. Right, cheers, bye.